HTML and JavaScript code. And the input and query component is to update its data in real time. Also, the output component works as the main display, and the display will update all in real time. So I would like to present this place to eat mashup. The mobile application that access GPS sensor are wrapped here, are wrapped as a Doctoral web service. When the position is changed, the query operation to GlueNavi web service will be triggered from the location parameter when it's changed. So the query result from GlueNavi will send name, category, budget, the information to the output. So it will update all the dots inside the map pane. And after the position is changed again, it will trigger the GPS, it will trigger the GlueNavi web service again to query for information. And again, it will loop again. It's different from the flow-based. In flow-based, you can do only one execution at a time. But in this composition method, everything is updated in loop. And composers are required to perform. So one, they use Milo to generate test-read web service of the GPS locator. So the GPS sensor is accessed as a web service. And after that, you prepare the GlueNavi web service components. You integrate the prepared components with Google Map API using HTML and JavaScript. And after that, you deploy the massive application and use the device browser to access it via the loopback IP 127.0.0.1 / the application name. The next section will present about the Doctoral mashup compositions, which contains Doctoral web service and Doctoral web application. The difference between Doctoral web service and Doctoral web application is that Doctoral web service enables communications and interaction between applications on different devices. So the output in text format has to be consumed by the devices can be consumed by the device in the same platform and also different platform via HTTP connection. So it's different from Doctoral web service that the Doctoral web application, a mashup is deployed on the device and can be remotely accessed as an application, not a service, not in a text form. So it enables the capability to access a single function application via remote access. So in this way, when a mobile client that lacks some functionality, they can connect to the Doctoral device using HTTP connection. So it will allow the connection to the internet. So you can access the GPS location from the device, or you can use the database available on the Doctoral device, and they will respond to the device in HTTP. So you can use all of the device-dependent API on this device to implement the web service, the service on this device, to do some of the collaborative mashup or functionality exchange mashup. So in the next demo, we will show a collaborative mashup that 3 persons that go to bookstore and they separately search for a book to buy, and they can check, they compare the price with the online store, and they calculate the price in their local currency, and the mashup can also summary the price to match the budget. So on the left-hand side is the iOS device. So you use the device-dependent API for the scanner to scan the barcode. So it will trigger the Android device for the execution. So it will search for book price and book title. So, and it will add the data to the book database after that. So the summary of the price is this amount. So you can also use two devices together to scan the barcode of two books together. And after that, the web session management will manage the execution queue in order to finish the execution from this one and later on this one. So we will query for a book. So the first book is finished, the second book is finished. So you can also view the summary of the price, and you also can use your device to connect to this in TED-RED web service to see the price summary. So in these scenarios, we use two TED-RED web service to work in this mashup. So the first one is book shopping app. We'll query the book information and store it on the host device. So query from Amazon, change it into Japanese yen and put it into the database. The other one is to summary the price from the database using arithmetic component. So the output will be the summary of the price, and you can send summary of the price and